All right, bro. Ike Watson
Sure.
for Spitters Only. We're gonna start from the top. How was your upbringing and childhood like? And what was your favorite part about it?
Man, I kind of moved around a little bit, like between I stayed in Federal Way, you know what I'm saying? So I had a bunch of people that I connected with out there, and then by the time I had went to high school, I was in West Seattle. So shit, even I ended middle school out here. We didn't even have middle school back then. It was junior high school. That's what I went to Illahee. And then I got accepted into O'Day, and then went to O'Day, and I was staying in the West at that time. But man, the biggest thing that I could say about my childhood though is like I had watched from that younger age all the way up until I graduated high school. Like I watched Mom Dukes grind, hustle like crazy, and taught me the plug on how to make sure you have your grind and hustle in order and connect to everyone, man. I had my uncle as well too, who was a big part of my life. Music has always been a part of my life as well too, which kind of kept me out of a lot of trouble, honestly, because I started teaching myself how to play the piano at 8. And I learned from by ear, being in church. So I would just play. And then by the time I was 10, like my uncle had let me make my first beat on his man, it was a Triton, I want to say. And then, man, from there, I was just football and music the whole time, bro. I had my cousins that I was always kicking it with, functioning with. But for the most part, man, the biggest thing that I loved about my childhood was being with family. And then also, man, music. You know what I'm saying? Football and music. That was like all I really cared about. That was like, I wanted to play football, excuse me, go to college and play in the league so that I could actually, so that I could make music. Like, I was like, even if I got league minimum, I don't know if it went up or not, but at that point in time, league minimum, just like if you were on practice squad and traveling squad, like you got $450,000 a year. So I was like, man, I can do 450 at least, and I can flip that into music. That was my whole thought process with playing football. Even when I went to O'Day at like 12 years old, that's how I was thinking. So in a nutshell, that was my childhood, bro.
Okay.
Unless there's like any other questions specific that you want me to answer, you know what I'm saying, about it.
Nah. So, is Ike Watson your real name or just an artist name?
Nah, Ike Watson is my real name, bro.
Okay.
Well, it's short for Isaac, but yeah, my name is Isaac Watson.
Okay.
So like that's me.
And so, just to reflect again, so when did you start making music?
I started making music at 8.
At 8 years old.
Yeah, like I taught myself how to play the piano. I was in church,
Right.
you know, so that was the thing that drew me the most was the piano and the organ. So I started going up to the organist, pianist after church. It was like, yo, how did you play that? Show me something, you know what I mean? So that's why I had a little rinky-dink keyboard at the house. I played hot cross buttons and shit like that. And excuse me. So what I would do is I just go home and try and practice everything that I heard in church, even just playing it in my head, like trying to find the keys and all that.
So which did you first do, like rap or produce, would you say? Like I know you say you learned the keys, you know what I'm saying, but was you rapping, trying to like rap too? Like not, I know it's 8 years old, but like was you trying to still, you know, as a young kid trying to think you're a rapper or something and try to write rhymes, or was you just focused on the
it was production, bro.
Okay.
Like when I had made my first beat at 10 in my uncle's basement.
Word.
And so that 2 years of like learning the piano, getting familiar with it, and learning the organ, getting familiar with it, like, and then I would watch my uncle like My uncle is an old school cat, bro. But everybody know him in the city, you know. So like, man, he used to have all the gas and everything, you know what I'm saying? So he fucked with all the rappers. E40s come up here and fuck with him. Mac Dre used to fuck with him. And so I was like surrounded by music when I was with him, you know what I'm saying? So he put me on the keyboard, showed me how to do it, showed me how to create the loop that I needed to create. Excuse me, and I had made my first beat, bro, and then his partner started rapping to it. And I was stuck. Like from then on, I was stuck. So it was always me wanting to be a producer first.